Nice doors you got there. Yeah, wait. Got more doors? Oh. It's a very nice birch door. Here's up next. See what's up later, man. You know, come in. Let me turn this down. Music to my ears. Same, TBH. Same. Anyways. Today, you see how I have one bone meal farm plus one bone meal farm. One. Put it together. Two bone meal farms. You see how I have two bone meal farms? Well, I need a third one. My bone meal production isn't fast enough. Technically, I don't actually need a third one, but we're not gonna... No one needs to know I don't actually need a third one. Alright? Nobody needs to know that I don't actually need a third bone meal farm. We're gonna pretend I do need one, because I need something to do today. And also, because I'm just wasting a bunch of time AFKing anyways, it's like, I can just build one and it doesn't matter. It will actually help with time as well. It might save me an entire day, so it kind of is worth it, but... Anything but the Sniffer farm? All of this is for the Sniffer farm. I can't start the Sniffer farm until I have all the resources for it. I need more bone meal farms so that I can get all the resources for it. Technically, I don't need the bone meal farm, but I think it will save a day. Or it'll at least save 12 to 24 hours of time if I build this bone meal farm. So... that's why I'm building it. That's why I'm building it. Oh, look, the cat knows I went live, and she just left. Dude, I told you, she just knows these things. She knows whenever I go live, and she just, like, leaves immediately. I don't know why she does that. It's kind of tragic. Also, we don't need this music anymore. That was just, like, my intro Animal Crossing music. Now I need to switch back to a normal playlist. Also, I do not have this many instances of Minecraft open. What is going on? Lose immediately? My cat, bro. She's an op of the stream. Whenever I go live, she immediately leaves the room. I don't know why. She just genuinely knows when I go live and just instantly leaves. She wasn't even in the camera either. She was like sleeping in a spot where she wasn't seen. So I don't know why she was upset this time. Rest in peace, cat. I guess the cat's like the D1 hater of the sub streams. Like, bro, it's kind of fucked up if you ask me. That's okay, I forgive her. I don't forgive her. I might skin her alive and make a carpet out of her. Endgame. Just kidding. I would never do such a thing. Unless provoked, and it feels warranted. Which currently, it doesn't feel warranted. Let's put those somewhere else. Also put those somewhere else. I can't store them in a crafting table. That doesn't work. Because you woke her up? No, that's the thing, though. It's not even like I woke her up. Because I could be in here playing some game with my friends, being loud as fuck, and she doesn't care. She doesn't leave the room. It's only when I go live. It's only when she knows somehow. I'm, like, not even trolling. She genuinely knows, bro. Like, I did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. I'm a good boy. Cobblestone? So with her privacy, she doesn't want to be on camera. She wasn't even on camera though. She was sleeping in like a spot off camera. Duh, not duh. Why do people say duh unironically? Like, just say dick, bro. I don't get the slang. I don't get the reason behind it. Does anyone understand why? Like, genuinely curious. How much do I need? 24. Let me grab those other buckets. TikTok slang, the usual stuff. Oh, it's just TikTok brain rot. That would explain it. Maybe people are sensitive to the actual word. Yeah, but like... I'm not gonna say it, never mind. This still doesn't make any sense, though. Abbreviating a word because you're sensitive to it doesn't take away the meaning of the word. Why don't you be sensitive to a word due to the meaning of the word? You know? Why would you be sensitive to, like, the way it rolls off the tongue, bro? Like, I'm just saying dick rolls off the tongue so much better than di. Di makes it sound like you're stuttering or you don't know how to speak the English language. I don't get it. Is that what you're gonna say? No, I'm not going to. I'm not. It might have been a bit, it might have been much. It might have been a bit much. I feel like my new explanation worked just as well. Come on, say it. You've definitely said worse. Nope. Nope. I've said worse in terms of sus. That wouldn't have been worse in terms of sus. Just say that. 29. Coward. I am. People, like, you don't understand how easily people will take things out of context these days. Especially if it's, like, more sensitive topics. People just get mad for no reason, like... It's what it is, bro. I already have. So yes, I am a coward. You're right. Old subs would have ripped it, you know? Actually, no, I wouldn't have ripped it. The old days. The old days. I wasn't gonna say anything weird. I'm a normal person. Meow. Normalist, actually. Honestly, I would say I am. Like, not even trolling, I'm probably, like, more normal than, like, 85% of the rest of human society. Like, no troll. I'm being dead serious, bro. Like, there's probably at least a good 25% of human society infected by brain rot. I do not partake in brain rot. Therefore, I'm already more normal than 25% of the population by default. By default. So, like, I'm already in a pretty good spot here, if I do say so myself. Thought I had more hoppers in here. Are there? What defines normal, though? It's actually true. I don't think there is actually a definition of normal. Everyone perceives normal differently. Like, if I was some Generation Alpha 8-year-old child lives off of an iPad, I would think that anyone spam shouting Tung Tung Sahur is probably normal. But, like, as Gen Z, that's not normal. You know? So I feel like normalcy is subjective to, like, how you were raised and the time period at which you were raised, right? Never say Tung Tung Sahur again. Why, bro? I did nothing wrong! I did nothing wrong! They hate me because I speak the truth. Yappa, yappa, yappa. How many drops do I need? 30? $99 pistons. I'm out of cobblestone. That was horrifying. No, it wasn't. What was horrifying about that? What's horrifying is the fact that we have to pay taxes every year. Like, that's what's horrifying. What's horrifying is that I live in America, and the Epstein files still haven't been released. We still have redactions. So, like, let's be for real. Saying Tung Tung Sahur is not horrifying. Wait, isn't this like some type of fallacy? What am I doing? What's the fallacy called? I'm spouting nonsense is all I know. I'm spouting straight bullshit. I don't remember what all the fallacies are. It's been too long since I've been in school, bro. Is it straw manning? Might be straw manning. Only because straw manning is like the only one I somewhat know the name of. I think that's a fallacy. No, I think it is. Like, imagine you're like minimizing something because there's greater problems in the world. But like, if what you're minimizing, if like the thing that you're using to minimize something has no relation to the original topic, then it's definitely some sort of fallacy. Like, if I was talking about, how there's like a bunch of homeless people in America, and then someone was like, well, there's countries in the Middle East getting bombed every day and people dying, so fuck the homeless in America. These people have it worse. It's like, yes, technically you're right. However, that doesn't take away the fact that there's homeless people in America, right? It's like, you're not like on greater footing because your argument might have... Your argument is like... has worse things happening, right? Yeah. Strawman, Submissive, False Dilemma, Appeal to Authority, and Bandwagon. Yeah, those ones. Ow. They're not Demon Souls, welcome in. It's ad hominem. Oh, there we go. I was ad hominem. I'm the ad hominimer. What do I do with my cobblestone? Thought I brought a shulker over here. Am I like geeked? Oh. Oh fuck, I forgot it like takes like more redstone than that, huh? I forgot observers are like actually somewhat expensive. There we go. What's going on? We were talking about how there's a homeless crisis in America and how no one actually likes the homeless. I'm joking. Is that really all the stone I need? I'm gonna grab the extra. I want to be dumb and like fuck something up. Use your OP power? What's my OP power? Was I reincarnated in another world and now I have some OP cheat skill? Holy, I'm so ready. Finally. Finally! Finally! Oh, almost gone, but when they attempt to house him somewhere, people get mad and be like, oh, don't place a shelter here. Yeah, that's true. Like, even then, the government will also just do anti-homeless things. Like, bro. You are just stupid. Everyone tries to think of band-aid solutions and instead of trying to, like, fix the root problem of things. And then band-aid solutions only, like, fall off and half the time make things worse. It's like, if I broke my fucking leg and someone put a band-aid on it, my leg ain't getting better, I'll tell you that much. My leg ain't getting any better. Did I forget things? Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, we're good. Song came up as I joined. The song haunts me. Totally. It's so weird to me, because, like, why? Yeah, like, I don't get it. I don't get it either. They're like, wow, the homeless is so unsightly. Because they're sleeping on these benches, we must make the benches unsleepable. How dare these people without a home sleep here? What an unsightly sight this is in my city. Like, bro. And don't get me wrong, there's probably like a good 5 to 10% of homeless people who are homeless by choice or just like stupid decisions and actions. But like, that's not all of them. There's genuinely a lot of people out there who have tried their best and just still end up in a shitty position, you know? So I lost your streak. I did like an hour-long stream yesterday at like 1 PM or something, or maybe noon. Maybe you missed that one. Lol. Oops. My bad, my bad. There's more homeless in America than anywhere else. I believe that is true. I've never actually like researched it, but I know I've like heard a lot about it. That, or maybe it's more, you can see it more because there's less amenities to the homeless in America compared to other countries. I don't know. I'm writing your name in the death note. What the fuck did I do to deserve that, bro? Like, my bad. I don't know. It's like, we could yap on and on about how bad the country is and how bad systems are that are in place. And the problem is, nothing will ever change about it. So it's like, that's why I just, like, I no longer involve myself in, like, anything political at all. Because it's just, like, nothing matters, bro. Everything's, like, corrupt, everything's dog shit, so what the fuck does it matter, like, genuinely? There's a bit of intention to punish people who are struggling, as if the struggle is a personal failing rather than an attempt to fix it. Yeah, exactly. It's like half the times the reason people fail are the systems that are put in place anyways, so. Yawn. Can I fit this all in one chunk? I'd have to, like, move this Stacy's and put it here instead. But yeah, I can fit this in this chunk. Let's go to the stasis real quick. Imagine it lands in the water. No! No! Land on the glass, not the water. No, 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 no. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Oh, what the fuck? What we're doing, we're building a bone meal farm. I don't know how we got like so off topic that we started talking about American problems, bro. Like, GG. This is all in one chunk. This is all. I can actually scoot it back one if I wanted to, but I'll keep it here so that's like in line with the other one, right? Yeah. We'll keep it right here. Alright, let me get rid of this excess bullshit. I guess I can just put it in here for now. Don't need this. Don't need you. Don't need you. I already had a water source over there. That's okay, I guess. People talk about sourdoughs. If it's alive and a child, I'm crying. What? People talk about sourdough like that? Bro, I don't really have an opinion on sourdough, honestly. All I know is that, like, my house has a bunch of, like, fucking sourdough bread now. Like, we don't eat normal bread anymore. We only eat the sourdough bread. My mom's, like, a health freak. But it's, like, it's fair. Food in America is, like, dog shit. So it's completely justified, TBH. Let me get more scaffolding. Normal bread in America? That's probably like enough scaffolding. Bro, why does America have to have so many fucking, like, issues? Like, fuck! Why can't we just be normal? Saw a guy making grilled cheese with it on YouTube. Sourdough's alright. It's not bad. But it's just like bread at the end of the day, so I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have excessive sugar in every food? I genuinely don't know. Maybe so they can get people addicted to sugar and then, like, make more money? That's, like, my best guess. I just, like, don't know another reason as to why there's so much sugar in everything. Like, there is no good reason. Other than getting people addicted to it and then making more money off of them. Like, yeah, same with sodium, though. I don't think you can get addicted to sodium. I don't even know... I don't even think sodium really makes things taste better, does it? Like, sodium's just, like, ass all around. Like, I don't know what the fuck the point in loading everything with sodium is. So there's an absurd amount in it. Yeah, there's always so fucking much in everything. It's actually crazy. Like, if you, like, get an app and you, like, start tracking, like, what you eat, the sodium levels are, like, always, like, so fucking high. It's actually diabolical. The fuck? I'm stuck! Help me! I'm stuck! Starting to cook food from scratch really because of that? Yeah, it's like, that's what my mom does too. She makes a lot of stuff homemade now. I don't know how the hell she finds the time to do it. She, like, works 2 jobs, bro. Makes the food, like, holy, bro. Don't these all just need to be stone? Is that gonna be an issue if it's not all stone, I think? I mean, Americans fat asses so they won't run from taxes. Honestly, true. That actually makes a lot of sense. Nah, bro. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there's gotta be a reason behind it. Oh, wait. I need to do the water here, don't I? Like, why? Why? Sugar, just, like, you can make an argument that it's, like, to make more money off of people by getting them addicted to it. But, like, sodium? No, I'm actually gonna Google it. Surely Google knows the answer. Surely Google knows why there's so much... Why is there so much sodium in all... Processed back in restaurant food? Okay, but, like, why? But why? Relies heavily on convenience. Why don't they make it rely on health? It's lying to me. You should make a 4th Bonemeal farm just for the convenience. I don't think I'm going to be in need of a 4th Bonemeal farm. So it makes things taste good. Preservative too? I guess preservatives, yeah. He only McDonald's for a while and tests his mental physical health before and after, and it's so disgusting and alarming. Yeah. Well, your diet is like, it impacts you so much more than people fucking realize, like, genuinely. Like, your diet is probably one of the most important things to take care of in your life, genuinely. If all you do is eat shit all day, you're gonna feel like shit all day. Seems like more aesthetically appealing. I don't think seeing like 1,000 fucking grams of sodium, that's like a lot, but in something is appealing, bro. When I look at that, it's just like, Jesus, bro. The fuck? Bro, I genuinely think there's enough fucking sodium in the foods in America to fucking kill an elephant. Like, let's be so for real. Jesus, bro. Well, farm allows you to allocate more resources towards other farms. The thing is, I'm already like, I think I'm 80% of the way done with all of the clay I need. So, I really don't need much more bone meal. Like, this is only going to save me 12 to 24 hours of time of AFK, probably. Shit's so bad. I can't eat it, that's why I lose, right? I don't know. I don't think the food's bad outside the US. It's just the food isn't processed and it doesn't have as much bullshit in it. Think about the trees. They also walk more. Yeah, on average, countries outside America are a lot more active. I mean, a lot of it really just is a result of people always being so fucking tired from, like, working and stuff. So you just eat dog shit food, you don't exercise because you're already tired from working your 8 to whatever hour shift. And it's like... What was I gonna say? On top of that, like, you don't even get paid enough to, like, survive with half of the jobs nowadays. So it's like... Bro. The fuck are you supposed to do? Like, if you work fast food or something, you're gonna have to work a second job. Otherwise, you're like... You're fucking cooked, bro. It's like all about grinding work and studying. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. I feel like if you look at, like, Japan, for example, I feel like Japan represents that a lot more. Like, Japan is crazy about work and shit. But I don't think America's too far off that. Like, Japan's so crazy about work and shit that, like, that's why they have their birth rate crisis. Nobody has time for fucking kids. Nobody has, like, the money for it. Everyone's working and getting paid fucking shekels, bro. Or getting paid in doubloons. They also do encourage napping there, though. It's probably because you're in the office. If you nap, then they have a reason that they can keep you in the office for 16 hours a fucking day. Like, I don't think it's better, though, to be honest. You may take a nap, but you'll work 4 more hours here. You only see your family on the weekends. Like, Jesus, bro. The worst part is I'm not even, like, trolling, bro. Like, it's genuinely like that. Because they don't treat women well. Somewhat, yes. But a lot of it is just not having the time to look after a kid. It's because women do get mistreated if they step down from working for a while to have a kid. It's like, for some reason, there's like something integrated in their culture to where people just shame women for like taking a leave from work. Because work is like the #1 priority in Japan for whatever reason. Like, if you don't work or whatever, you take a leave from work, they like think less of you. Which is like, it's crazy that it's like that. I mean, the US isn't that bad currently, but it wouldn't surprise me if we start to mimic Japan at some point, honestly. It would not surprise me. I was like, there's nothing wrong with taking time off of work to, like, watch your kid, bro. Like, genuinely, I think watching a kid is harder than most fucking jobs, so, like, give them a break. Like, holy shit. Had to rebuild after what happened. Yeah. War arrows? Yeah, I mean, it could be. A Japanese book called Ikugi, and in it said being active is the key to live a long and happy life. True. I think if you're, like, able to, like, exercising your body is, like, one of the Like, greatest gifts you can have, honestly. It's like, if you're healthy and able to, like, move your body and do things, I think you always should. What are we saying? No, it is kind of true, though. Like, they're lasting effects of a war. Yeah, it is kind of true, though. I already had water on me. Like, it could definitely be a reason behind things. Like, Japan's infrastructure was crippled a decent bit after World War II, right? So, it would make sense for them to potentially develop a mentality around, like, a very strong mentality, or strong and strict mentality around working. It does make sense. To an extent. Is that most likely the main reason? Maybe, maybe not, but... Work harder towards rebuilding. Yeah, I agree. It does make logical sense. Both ways, so they were definitely crippled after World War II. Yeah, exactly. I want to be stone here instead. Pistons. Yeah, I think a lot of places are actually starting to get into kind of like birth rate crises. It's crazy how no one's found a solution to it. They try to like give you like a reward for having kids or something. Like their current solution is like you get paid X amount of money for having a kid. It's like, do they realize it's like, what is it? It's like, it's upwards of like $1 million, right, to raise one kid? What's the cost to raise one kid to 18? 300,000, that's what it is. Okay, man. $1 million's a lot, but around $300,000 to $400,000 to raise one kid to 18 years old. And I assume most parents probably spend more on that. So, like, when a government, like, pays you 10K or even 20K to have a child, it's like, it's just stupid. It's just completely stupid. Like, the fuck you mean 10K, bro? In Japan? I thought there was more than that, though. I know every country's on a downwards trend. If it was yearly, that would be somewhat more understandable, but usually it's like you get like this bonus. It's like an instant bonus for having a kid. But once again, that's just another stupid-ass Band-Aid solution. Like, what are we doing, bro? Shouldn't we think, maybe there's a reason why people aren't having kids anymore. Maybe there's a reason why people are more depressed. I wonder. You get a tax write-off, but it's still not worth a kid, yeah. It's because it's like, even then, like, the money isn't even, like, I would say the money isn't even, like, the biggest problem with raising a kid. It's the time investment. Like, for one, you have to pay, let's spend upwards to $400,000, right, to raise a kid. But you also have to invest a lot of time into raising that kid. So how the fuck are you supposed to be making the money to raise the kid if you have to be investing a lot of time into just raising them? Like, looking after them. Especially in their, like, earlier years. Like, 1 to 6 or whatever. Like, 0 to 6, 0 to 7, 0 to 8. It just isn't feasible. A lot of dumbass boomers just say, well, kids these days just like to party and shit. They have no respect. And it's like, sure, maybe some people just genuinely don't want kids because they just care more about themselves, which is fine. If that's how they want to be, they shouldn't have kids anyways. Like, those are the type of people you want to have looking after a kid, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I need lava. I don't know, bro. The world's cooked. That's all I know. The world is absolutely fucking cooked. And it only gets more cooked with each passing day. Their homes and jobs, it wasn't easy to get them? Yeah. The US have been declining because it's too expensive now for them. Yes, that is exactly why. That is the main reason, yes. It's too expensive and it's just simply unfeasible. Like, if both parents are working the job, right? And you obviously can't have one person stop working to look after the kid because you just aren't getting enough money to just fucking provide for the family with only one income. Unless you're, like, super rich. But, like, in most cases, you aren't. So no one's able to take the time off of work or to just step back from their job to watch the kid because one income isn't enough to provide for the family, bro. About some cheaper groceries, are gonna start a tariff war and make us pay more. Genius, yeah. I don't know. All politicians are fucking stupid. It's like we were stuck with our two politicians were like shit versus piss, fucking options for president. Like, Jesus, bro. Let's say it's the stupidity that prevents the issue from being fixed. It's willful ignorance on the part of the government, catering to wealthy donors who are more concerned about having a slightly smaller net worth. Yes, I completely agree with that. I completely agree. All these people care about is lining their own pockets. And that's just American politics in general. It doesn't matter what side you're looking at. Like, liberal, Republican, it's like, it's both the same, bro. At the end of the day, like, they might have different policies on the outside, but on the inside, all they really care about is lining their pockets more. And that's just that, bro. I think it's a new thing, because I distinctly remember growing up having to go to my parents' work during summer because I can't afford a babysitter. It's been an issue since the 2000s. Yeah, it's definitely been, and it's always been an issue, but it's a more prevalent issue now. Now that, like, inflation's getting higher and incomes aren't raising. Like, it's definitely always been a problem, but now it's just so much more of a problem than it ever was before. Most of the countries, yeah, it isn't just America. It's like every country. Like I was using Japan as a prime example earlier. Like, it is every country. Just we kind of, like, most of us live in America, so that's why we're mentioning America. I think Bill loads of money to make the wrong decisions. Yeah, like, bro. It's like, the thing is, what the fuck are we supposed to do about it? Fucking go to war? Have a civil war? Like, it's just fucking stupid. That's just dumb, stupid monkey brain. That's the problem. Like, that's exactly what the politicians think. It's like, what are the fucking people gonna do about it, bro? Fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. Bro, like, politics, like, this is probably a dumb comparison, but it genuinely, like, feels like shitty game developers, bro. That just, like, make the dumbest fucking decisions on updates ever. Like, I'm not even, like, that's exactly what it feels like. Like, I'm sure everyone's probably played a game before where, like, the devs make, like, the dumbest, most stupid monkey brain decisions ever. That's, like, exactly what politics feel like. It feels like the devs just, like, updating the game in, like, the dumbest way they can think of. He wants to be president? He's funny? Yeah. That's, like, most people. Still the hydrogen bomber's coughing, baby, yeah. Slime farm? So I kind of had to, like, make this schematic. There should be a video on YouTube that has this schematic on it somewhere. It's, like, rating the top Bonemeal farms or something. I honestly don't know. You mean the slime farm? If you mean this slime farm here, though, it's, like, big booty slime farm. It's like, bro, no wonder, like, people start, like, turning towards socialism and shit when the economy's this bad. It's like, oh, Jesus, bro. Everything's cooked. Everything's cooked. Everything's cooked. It's like, the worst part is, I'm not even being doomer about it. It just, like, actually is. Once again, is why I just, like, don't involve myself in politics and shit anymore. The fuck? Oh, I forgot to put my water right here. Bonemeal farm? Yeah, search, like, Amelia Bonemeal farm. I don't know. I can probably link it somewhere for you. I don't know where I even found this. It's all I know is it's in some video where they're, like, ranking the best bone meal farms. Is it in the tech Discord? Stones, items to... It's not even in here. 431k bone meal kelp farm? What the fuck is this? Oh, it makes kelp. It doesn't make bone meal, that's why. It's not even in the tech Discord. Yeah, I have no idea where the fuck I found this farm. There's some video out there where it, like, rates the best bone meal farms. And it was, like, ranked as the #1 or, like, one of the highest rate ones. Now, this one isn't in TMC. It was just, like, literally some random YouTube video. It's something where it's, like, ranking it. Why did capitalism make socialism look like heaven? But in my opinion, I feel like both of them, I don't see they seem good when in practice always in a bad. Yeah, that's the issue. It's like the only reason people want socialism is because they haven't had to live through it yet. Or, like, ever. I don't know why I said yet, but... But it's like the second you start living through socialism, you have the exact same problems. Like, obviously it sounds great in theory, but the same problems arise with capitalism, with, like, internal corruption and shit. And people that just, like, get into politics for their own self-interest, so, I mean... Socialism, we don't yet. Oh. I've exposed my plot to overthrow the government. SAT, I never took the SAT. I took, like, ACT, and I only, like, took it once and got, like, a 21 or something. My intelligence is, like, 0. Rather, we're not incentivized to try. Like, people aren't incentivized to... Wait, what do you mean by that? Yeah, I think my ACT score was just, like, deadass at 21. Well, they, like, factor in the highest. Like, I don't know what I did. Like, I got a 27 on the science portion, and then everything else was, like, fucking shit and piss. So my overall was, like, 21, and then everything else was, like, absolute dookie. On the PSAT, and sorry, I'm not doing the SAT, because fuck nah. Yeah. Yeah, I never had to do PSAT or SAT or any of that. Like, we just had, like, our junior year, we had to take the ACT. And that was it. It's like, I guess I'm not a good test taker or something, because it's like, I don't feel dumb. Like, I was in AP, I did, like, dual enrollment and stuff. It's like, I didn't do bad. I didn't do good because I never tried in school. But I was able to get there without ever putting in effort, so, like, I don't think I'm a dumb person. It's just you can't do good on the ACT, I guess, without putting in effort, is the moral of the story. Why'd I grab water? I need a lava. And tests are made for everyone, yeah. Is this Soya? Yes. So yeah, I don't know who recommended this song to get added to the playlist. I don't remember who it was. There's like one day where I had like everyone recommend different songs to add to the playlist, and then I believe this was one of them that got added. It's pretty solid, pretty solid. The fuck? Let me break this. I don't actually. It's fine. This is so good. This is the only one I have in the playlist. Yeah, it is. I recommend that song. Holy W. The way we've got the good music taste. Saving the subs playlist. It's actually been pretty quick for this Bonemeal farm build. It's only been an hour and we're already basically done. I guess that's the power of easy place. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of was expecting this to take longer than an hour to do, so this is kind of awkward. Seventh Heaven? No. I'll play it after this and see if it makes it. I believe it's in here, is it? Or I have like the fucking Bonemeal Empire over here, like unironically. If I turn my particles back on, the game would undoubtedly like crash. I could probably make a lever that activates all of these farms at once too, but I don't know if I actually care enough to. Even though it might be kind of intelligent. This song's pretty good. Holy yawn. Just the save. Okay, Bonemeal farm should be done. Well, not like fully done. I have to add the shulker loader setup at the bottom here. I'll leave the water here. And, like, use this for the other resources. Since you're done, you have time for another? Technically speaking, I do have time for another. That only took an hour. Like, I'm surprised it was as short as it was. I guess I already had all the materials here I needed, so that's probably why it was so short. We might start looking into the whiskey walkies. Whiskey walkies? Whiskey walkies? I forget what it's called. I gotta sneeze, I gotta sneeze, I gotta sneeze. It's coming. I'm coming. What? What? Oh, we're good. On take 3 when we did the farmathon. Yeah, that was... I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting better at building them. I thought it would take a while, honestly. Like, I didn't expect it to be that short. Like, I thought it was, like, at least 2 hours, but... How to get water? Fuck hydration. Where's my torches? Is there coal anywhere at least? Yeah, okay. Alright. W song, bro. YMCA. Ooh, fuck, what'd I do? I've been on Showdown somehow, but it turned out the servers are down. Holy... What is the boom badge? How does that work? Which is so much just a random shit, bro. Come, Parator. No come here, just Parators. Who's excited for the Wispy Walkies or the Whiskey Walkies? I feel like no one in the chat knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But don't worry, you will know very soon what the Whiskey Walkies are. Do I use barrel in this? I don't actually remember. Yeah, I do. I did one game and I thought Karma caught up to me. GG, bro. Isn't there like a new regulation coming up, a new format? For champions, at least. Does it all by himself. It's a Wispy Walkie, bro. The Wispy Walkies, it's the next build. How do you not know what the Wispy Walkies are? What is wrong with you? Can I just like put this here and call it a day? I don't see why I can't. Lands here in water that like push it. Yeah, this should just work. I need cobblestone though. Kind of forgot about that. So close to 800 elo, and then Showdown becomes racist by giving me the worst matchups. We might need to sue Showdown. Like I have like a network of fucking collection systems down here. I guess right here works. Was I needing? Place this guy on this guy with the torch. This guy goes here, and then I put this one block too high. Oh, I built this farm one lower. Oh, shit. Fuck. I didn't realize that. What do you want to do for a VIP badge? Nothing, bro. Ah! I needed that. I needed that. Where'd that stone brick go? Oh my god, is it in the powdered snow? It's in the tree. Did I get it? I did not. Fourth, Bonemeal farm would save you 2 days of AFK. I genuinely think today is the last day I need an AFK Bonemeal. Say you hate me? Alright, bro. I hate you. That wasn't that hard. Was that supposed to be a challenge or something? Bring back channel point awards. But, like, what would I even do for them? What would the channel point awards even be? Hydrate and song request. Go. Well, I hydrate enough. Like, I'm hydrating. I'm hydrating. I'm hydrationed. I wish song requests would work and like automatically like play the song and like switch the playlist or whatever, but it just doesn't work like that. It's kind of sad. Oh, I guess I have to use my state. What the fuck? 2, 1. I guess it's integrated into my staircase now. W, bro. Four signs. Gonna make a slowpoke statue. It's not even a bad idea. I need Bonemeal. Also need a stack of chests. Oh, there's a wood shulker over here, but there just isn't. It's clear. The dragon was 6? That's true. It's true. I'm gonna have to AFK my shulker farm more. I'm kind of running low on shells. The back rider will come in. I feel like I usually put 2 stacks of shulker boxes in these. I mean, it's 1 stack's probably fine. Fuse popping getting removed in the latest snapshot. I mean, I don't PvP anymore, so it doesn't really affect me in any way. I do think that PvP is effectively killed by removing attribute swapping, but that's not really my problem because PvP will just always stay on older versions now, or servers would just create like a mod or plugin to add that adds it back. Because there is no PvP if you cannot attribute swap with an axe to disable a shield. That's my opinion, at least. I generally do not think you can PvP if you cannot attribute swap with an axe. I put all this in the wrong spot, lol. Oh, wait, these need to be full, don't they? I forgot how this works. Oh, this one is pre-filled. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people complain about, like, maces and spears, but, like, does no one realize that if you can't attribute swap with an axe, like, how the fuck are you supposed to disable a shield? Like, you can, but people just flash their shield, so you're just supposed to only PvP with an axe? Using a sword is no longer effective, it's just dumb. You should only ever use an axe. Like, attribute swapping is the only reason why PvP even could work. At least shielded PvP. Shieldless is fine. But shielded PvP, like, attribute swapping is the only reason it could even work. Like, the scythe to be, like, a sword and disable shields. So no one's ever gonna use the sword again. But true. Oh, wait. I need to load this with Bonemeal. Lol. Forgot about that one. Could be worse than density 2? I mean, I think any kind of nerf to the mace is a good nerf. Like, if they could remove attribute swapping from just the mace and the spear, that would be a W change. Like, the mace and spear are broken as shit, and they should not be able to be attribute swapped. The axe, though, like, that one's the only thing that should be able to be attribute swapped. The other ones, yeah, remove it, fuck it. I think that would be a good update for the game, to remove attribute swapping on maces and stuff. And when I say that, I'm not thinking about it in terms of tier lists, because I don't give a shit about the tier list. I think about that in terms of, like, just PvPing on SMPs with friends or whatever, right? The mace is just stupid as shit. The better solution, now, would be to just add a damage cap to the mace and the spear, but they're not going to do that, so. Forgot they got my shulker box of Bonemeal. He was talking about swords, not maces. Which is swapping is going to be so annoying with shield disables, though. That's what I'm most mad about. Yeah. That's why, like I said, I think every at least PvP server will update to where attribute swapping doesn't get or isn't removed. However, if you're just playing on a server with friends, you'll probably have to download mods if you want to like still be able to PvP normally and stuff. However, there is a chance that they revert it because they did like some weird change to parkour a while back and they ended up reverting that. So there is always a chance that this just gets reverted and never happens. But I don't know if that'll be the case, considering this is a bug. Like, attribute swapping was never an intended feature in the Minecraft. I don't know if the parkour thing was. Chad, does anyone know about the parkour thing that got reverted? Was that a bug that they were fixing? Or was it just, like, some actual feature they were changing? Because this is a bug. I don't know if the parkour thing was also a bug. No, they're just trying to be dumb. Yeah, so this is a lot different than the parkour thing, considering this was never an intended feature to begin with. What I think they should do, like I said, is remove attribute swapping from the mace and spear and keep it for swords and axes. But I don't know how bad that is to code. Oh, the parkour thing was a bug too? Okay. Sometimes this will make cobblestone the first time you boot it up, so... Like, as you can see, it's already actually having issues. It's not pushing this middle thing, which is going to lose me rates. So I now have to stop the farm and replace a bunch of shit. Because, like, the timings are off. I don't know why it's always like this. You, like, have to calibrate it the first time you activate the farm. It's really weird. Wait, which ones were breaking? Ones. Wait, oh, it fixed it. Oh, it fixed itself. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, we're good, okay. That's 3 Bonemeal farms now. So MC is one of the highest skill games. No. I think Valorant. I don't like Valorant, but just any game that requires aim. I think aiming is so much more difficult than most Minecraft mechanics. Minecraft is a lot of game sense though. I mean, if you're not just talking about PvP, if you're talking about overall, then yes. If someone is trying to master every aspect of Minecraft, I think that's harder than any game. But most people specialize in one thing. Like, if someone is trying to master, like, let's say get high tier 1 PvP, be a top... Or not even high tier 1, let's just say tier 2. Tier 2 and up, because that's, like, so little people get tier 2 and up. So we'll say tier 2 and up, top 100, or even just top 500 speed. No, we'll do top 100 speedrunner. I think top 500 is probably a bit too easy to get. I'm not saying it's easy to get, but, like, I think top 100 is equivalent to low tier 2 skill level in PvP, is what I'm saying. Or it would be, like, an equivalent thing. I'm not even saying tier 2 in every game mode. I'm just saying one game mode. Like, if you get tier 2 one game mode, top 100 speedrunning, I don't even know how you become a good redstoner. You develop your own redstone farm that's, like, better than someone else's, I guess. So you have to develop your own redstone technology. Parkour, I don't really know anything about parkour, so I guess there's probably, like, ranked maps or competitive maps for parkour with good times or something, so you'd have to, like, set a good time on some type of parkour map, I would imagine. Is a lot of different skills, but game sense ties over into a lot of it. So, like, if you have good game sense, you'll be a good speedrunner, right? Like, I feel like if you're good, picking up PvP after being a good speedrunner, I feel like would be a lot easier. Because PvP is primarily game sense. But also, there's a lot of really dumb aspects of PvP, such as stunning, which should never been in the game. Okay, well, I guess stunning is the only bad aspect, but... And all the cheaters, I guess, too. Because Minecraft doesn't have an anti-cheat, so... Ever speedrun? I have not ever speedrun. Never before have I speedrun. I never really wanted to get into speedrunning because I was afraid I'd get, like, addicted to it, and it's like, speedrunning, it's like PvP, for example. I don't PvP anymore because it's not productive for me to PvP, right? Like, I have no good reason to PvP. It doesn't benefit me in any way. And it's like, speedrunning would be the same thing. It's like, it might be fun, but it's not really, like, if I get addicted to it, it's bad, right? Big speedruns, not too much PvP. Well, speedruns is a lot of RNG. Like, even when you look at, like, MCSR, there's a lot of RNG. Like, Willerhide was talking to me about this before, about how MCSR, even though, like, the seeds are better, like, there's still a lot of RNG, because, for example, if you get a nether spawn and you just choose to run in the wrong direction or something, then you're just cooked. If someone just happens to get better pathing than you, A lot of times it's not just because they're the better player, it's like, it's just RNG. They just luckily walked a better direction than you, and the nether opened up better or whatever. Like, PvP is RNG because you're deciding, like, it's like, every game you have like a 50% chance of being of it being a cheater when you get to higher tiers. Like, genuinely, half of the players of high tiers are just cheating. There's an MCSR stream. Maybe at some point. It's not something I really want to delve into right now. Right now, though. Like, there's definitely a chance I do it at some point, but right now I kind of just want to do my projects. And the problem is I could do MCSR, but I'm not good at it. And it's like, currently my channel is in a state of decline, right? Everything is dying, all of the numbers are down, everything is bad. So, like, if I want to grow, then I kind of need to stick to the same thing for a while. And I feel like doing MCSR streams just, when I'm not good at it, isn't great. I can pie chart. Actually, I don't know if I can. I actually don't know if I can do MCSR ranked. Because I have, like, keyboard macros so that I can open up the pie chart. Which I think is not allowed. So I generally don't even think I could do MCSR. Did I accidentally put a shulker shit in here? No? Trying to gaslight him into doing it? No, he's not even gaslighting me into doing it. It's just facts. Like, I think it's just a keyboard issue with being 60%, which is just weird that I guess you can't speedrun with the 60% keyboard because you can't, like, go in a pie chart and stuff. I could probably figure something out, but I don't know if it's really worth the effort, TBH. Especially with, once again, like I said, my channels and, like, everything is in a really big decline, and if I want the channel to perform better, I kind of have to stick to one thing. Like, I'm going to be experimenting with some shorts and stuff here soon. I'm just waiting on some art to get finished up for it. For, like, the profile picture. I'm not becoming a shorts YouTuber, though. Don't worry. Don't worry. But also, shorts are so fucking easy to make. Like, you can write a script in, like, 10 minutes or less. And then it's, like, 50 minutes or less to edit the thing. Like, you only, like, make an entire short in a day. And it's, like, not even bad quality either. It's, like, actually fucking stupid. Right here. No Lucky Block slot posts. No, everything that I post is going to be, like, stream advertisement, pretty much. I'm not going to go off and, like, record some random shit just to make a short out of it, you know? Unless it's relevant to, like, the streams. Like, I'm not going to be, like, the slop tubers. Like, for example, like, I have a bunch of stuff wrote out and scripted for, like, different explanations of farms and stuff. Like, a lot of the shorts currently that I have wrote out describe, like, what each of the farms are for, what they do, and everything, like, is to tie into the Sniffer plantation project. Like, the main point is to see if people are interested in the Sniffer plantation. Highlights? Yes, I can, but that's if highlights happen. My streams are very, let's just say not very highlight-filled. Which makes sense because all I'm doing is building farms. But if you mean like highlights, then yeah, good moments in the streams. Yeah, no, same thing. The streams are very boring a lot of times. Or I wouldn't say they're like boring necessarily. However, they don't really have I guess something that would catch a new viewer's attention, which is why I have them structured the way I do, where there'll be some stream footage in it, but the main topics of it aren't like covering the stream necessarily. It's covering like the idea of it. Like my shorts are going to be like inverse slop shorts because they're all going to be teaching you something about like a certain farm or a certain thing, right? Unless I do unless like I said something funny happens on the stream or something that seems like clippable and shortable, that would be good, but otherwise it all is just gonna go for whatever I was just saying. My brain just like fucking died. Anyways, I need to switch instances to my AFK instance because I want to quickly get on the test world and check out the whiskey walkies, or I guess I can do it. It's fine if I stop AFKing for like 2 seconds. I just need to look at the whiskey walkies so I can kind of see what I need to do for it and see if it's plausible. Have the recording for all your deaths? I don't. Most of the when I AFK, I don't record. Like the piglin death, I wasn't recording. I was just AFK. Like if I recorded when I was AFKing, the amount of footage I would have would be so fucking much. Like it would be awful. So I don't have any footage of like any of my AFK deaths or anything. I guess I don't have like the clip farming mentality, you know. Let me quickly get the whiskey. I always forget what. Is it whiskey walkies? Is it whiskey walkies? What the fuck is it, bro? Other monsters. Where is it? Oh wait, it's fortress monsters. I forgot there's a separate category. The whiskey walkies. So there's like a few different world downloads. Cheap, brick, with roof. Okay, we want the one with roof, I think. I'll download roofless too, but I think roofless means like nether roofless, if I had to guess. Terabytes of recordings? Yeah, I already have like probably a terabyte of recordings, so it's too much. And I don't really record much. Like for the Sniffer project, for example, I really haven't recorded much of the farm building. Most of it's just like stream VODs and stuff, because the video itself isn't really gonna feature these farms too much. Like they'll be featured to an extent, but the main purpose of the Sniffer farm video is obviously the Sniffer farm itself. So I don't want it to cover any of these farms too extensively, right? Just kind of why I'm also doing the shorts, because they can kind of cover it. So I'm like dragging these world files into here really quickly. So I just drag this into the wrong fucking place. Brick, I need roofless. Alright, all my farms are off. Yeah, okay. You can breed? They do breed, yes. You can breed them with torch flower seeds. Let's look at roofless first. Yeah, I figured this is what roofless meant. Yeah, we're not doing roofless variant. Removing this much bedrock will genuinely take like probably 8 hours or more if I had to guess. I'd have to make like some bedrock breaker, and I don't know anything about bedrock breakers, so everything's spawn proofed with redstone dust and lava. Yo, holy tech. So I shoot AFK from here. Is the nether itself spawn proof too? Like, this is all the storage. I don't know why there's blackstone storage. That's interesting. Are these all shulker loaders too, I would imagine? Yes, they are. We got a nice little crafter setup for coal blocks. Nice little setup for all of the... Dang, you end up with this thing with shulkers of fucking shit. Holy. Strength 2 and Smite 5 will kill whiskies in one sweep. Haste plus regen. Haste allows 10 GT or 0.5 sec attack interval. Attack at 1.1 GT interval, 10 GT with haste. Item collection on, off. So I assume this is, you probably stand in this block. So let me really, oh my god. W slideshow? It's because this fucking replay mod is trying, replay file is trying to save. Did my Minecraft full crash? Yo, like, is it gonna blow up my computer? I'm just trying to look at the whiskey walkies, bro. Okay, well, that replay file's cooked. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, wait. Yep, my menu screen is currently working on FPS too. Oh, nice. Nice. Why is it doing this? Let's see. Let's look at my task manager. Jesus, bro. It has capped my CPU. Why is it capped my CPU? Like, oh, and there's the crash. Nope, we're good. Oh, we're no longer lagging. My CPU is no longer capped. I don't fucking know what it's doing, bro. Anyways, let's figure this out. Anyway, so I assume that this is where you AFK. So then you want to like load. Let me pull up this shapes despawn sphere. Add enable H. So I thought usually you would like spawn proof everything else. I guess it's Soul Sand Valley, so you don't need to spawn proof much else. It's only skeletons, but I don't know. I feel like you'd want to spawn proof this for optimal rates. What the fuck is this? The Strider Party Pit. Is the Strider Party Pit needed? Like... Bro said the Strider Party Pit. Holy fuck. Nah, this is crazy rates, though. Look at this. I don't see skeletons spawning either, which is interesting. I thought that they would spawn. Oh, this isn't actually properly spawn-proofed. It's losing rates, but that's okay. And I guess they just... Oh, the wispy walkies are here! So then you get, like, a Smite 5 sword. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy. This is insane. Now, the reason why I need this farm is because I need coal, right? Can we start the Bedrockathon? Bro, I might actually... Let's look at the non-Bedrock version and kind of compare. Because this one, this is insane. But yeah, like I said, this is needed for coal blocks to smelt down all of my terracotta I have. So this is needed for... This is like the easier option for fuel than to build the shuriken. Like, the shuriken is It's way too... I'd have to remove even more nether roof, and I have to, like, world eat the nether as well. So, like, this is, like, a prelude to... Oh, the... What is the Strider Pit for? I also don't know what this portal linking block is. I don't know how any of this works. I feel like rates are about to be decreased a lot. I assume this is the exact same place. Where was that spot I saw that was, like, not properly spawn-proofed? Oh, it is spawn-proofed in this one. Okay. Give it subs. Oh, well, I guess let's grab the other sword. Chant. Subs. Smite 5. Alright, let's see what this looks like in hard mode here. Okay, this is replay file corrupted or something. That's why it's not working anymore, but... Oh. Oh, no. It's like... It might genuinely be 10 times lower rates. Like, I'm not even trolling when I say it might unironically be 10 times lower rates. Like, don't get me wrong, this is still decent, but like... 20 skeletons per sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we leave and then we look at the max version of the Whiskey Walkies. Look at how many are flowing! Look at them all! Oops, I broke the thing. Now let me kill all these so I'm like lessening the mob cap, and then let's go down and look real quick. Oh, is the mob cap already full? We're spawning kind of slow now. I think the mob cap is full. But let's go switch it to peaceful and then do it. Okay. Alright, now we can look. Oh, actually? Oh. I was gonna say, actually, it's kind of close, and then all of a sudden, like, 3,000 spawned at once. Did I break the nether side on accident? No. Chat, I think we're about to eat a lot of bedrock. I wonder, the Whiskey Walkies here, there's like a lot of resources. Use of a nether mob switch while building is recommended. Spawn-proof the area within the despawn sphere of the AFK spot. My mom's calling me. Give me 1 second. Alright, there's a lot of like stuff here that explains how to build it and probably like portal lining up and stuff. There's 4 different figures. One has him reading a book. And I need to figure out how to get a Strider Pit? What the fuck is this farm, bro? Is this worth it? It says this is an intermediate farm, by the way. Like, who are we lying to? We can break it normally for 8 hours. That would take longer than 8 hours, I'm gonna be honest. There is a video showcase that probably explains things better. Oh, it's a 2-minute video showcase. This is a simple and cheap wither skeleton farm. Are we high on fucking drugs? Wait, is the Strider Pit the mob switch? Do nether mobs have... Do fortress mobs have a separate mob cap? We're the same farm? We're looking at the same farm. It's not cheap. Well, technically it's cheap if you... Is this the mob switch? Do fortress mobs have a separate mob cap? No. Show the global dimension-wide hostile mob cap. Then what the fuck are Striders for? Strider mob switch. Is it for normal piglins? It has to be it's definitely a mob cap for like normal piglins, right? Are normal piglins in passive mob cap? No? What the fuck is the point of the Striders then, bro? Does it say? Instructions. If there are blah blah blah, the farm will not work. The area below the farm is not required to be cleared. Only space for the farm itself is. Proof of concept, world download, blah blah blah, build. This sphere is entirely within a soul sand valley. Place 40 Striders near the farm or on the nether roof for a spawn potential perimeter. What the fuck does that even mean? If using a spawn potential perimeter, other parts of the fortress within the despawn sphere will need to be spawn proofed. What the fuck is a spawn potential perimeter? Yo, chat, you guys should know that. Can someone tell me? I'm sure someone here knows what a spawn potential perimeter is. Can be used to maximize the efficiency of mob and item farms. It involves completely excavating or lighting up a large area, typically blah blah blah. All natural spawning space. Wait. But then... I know that, but what's the passive mobs do? The game limits how many hostile or passive mobs can exist at one time, blah blah, everyone all other potential spawn locations. Mobs can only spawn inside your designated... What is it yapping about? I just placed dirt, man. You're supposed to know this! Another schematic with a 2x1 crossroad structure. Place the overworld schematic at the coordinates x times 8, y plus 120, z times 8, where x, y, z are the coordinates of the glass building block at the bottom center of the schematic. Build the overworld side prior to the nether side to avoid accidentally generating portals in incorrect locations. So there isn't exactly much of an explanation as to why the fuck these guys are needed. But I guess if it's a Soul Sand Fortress, you need to have the Strider Party Pit. How many Striders are in the Strider Party Pit? You can't really tell, can you? Yeah, you can't. There's a lot of Striders in the Strider Party Pit, to say the least. So, I guess it's 40 Striders, right? I still don't know what those 40 Striders do, but that's also not really the problem. If you look at this, you see all these fucking Wither Roses you need? That is a lot of Wither Roses. Do you just, like, massacre an entire chicken population for this? Like, genuinely, what's the play to get this many wither roses? You probably, like, do some endermite shenanigans, right? And then bait a bunch of endermen into one spot and then wither on top of them, kill them all, and then repeat the process. There's probably, like, wither rose farms out there I could find. Let me quickly find a bedrock breaker and we'll look at it and then see how I feel. Terrain clearing. Is there anything bedrock related in here? Tick phase manual bedrock breaker. The loop bedrock breaker. Oh, hell nah. I gotta go into slimestone. Hold up. Quarries, trenchers, 3-way dupers, tunnel bores, world eaters, liquid sweepers, bedrock breakers. 4-layer, 5-layer bedrock breaker used with instant fall. That's like some weird setting in the world, isn't it? Chat, I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. Bedrock breakers are like a world of technology that I don't understand. And probably never will understand, to be honest. How is this gonna eat the bedrock? What the fuck? Expensive compared to bed/TNT. Inefficient and slow for large areas. Requires a beacon. What? I have no idea what's happening, chat. Looks like nonsense to me, that's what I'm saying. Overhead 3-way breaker. Includes 2 versions. This extension can run in a parallel with other breakers with 1 piston plane. It's 3-way bedrock breaker by Desu. Shot. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking. I'm gonna have to like watch some videos on this. I don't think I'm able to figure this out just from like. Chat, how the fuck am I like supposed to understand what the fuck I'm looking at here? Like, should already be loaded and ready to go, right? See if I can figure out where the on switch is. There's a TNT duper. Okay. So where's the on switch? Chat, does anyone know where the on switch is? I'm sure someone here is a redstone genius that understands what I am currently looking at. There's purple glass here, which seems important. Do I break the purple glass to start it? That could actually be what I have to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on bedrock breaking technology off stream because I do not know what the fuck I'm looking at. Does it go here? Nope. Why don't you activate these machines by just like placing something somewhere and it like does some bullshit? But like I don't know, bro. There's like the sticky piston chain, which is important. That, which is probably important. Like, I don't know, bro. How long have I been... Dude, I'm gonna fucking crash out, bro. And live for 2 hours. I guess I can find a Wither Rose farm really quick. So I'm gonna have to build one of those. I'm sure that exists, right? I think Wither Roses are in the flowers section. Armadillo Wither Rose farm. What the fuck am I looking at? Do I even want to know, bro? So I'm gonna need Wither Skulls. And I have a Wither Skeleton farm, except it's full of guys. It's full of dudes. I probably need to figure this stuff out off stream. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call stream there for today, chat. I really don't have much else I can do. I mean, obviously I can AFK my clay farms and stuff. But I need to kind of like do some research on this to see if this farm is even worth making. Because I need to figure out bedrock breakers and stuff. Which is a lot of work. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research here off stream as I AFK all of my resources. So yeah, anyways though, that was a good stream. It was a little bit shorter than I thought. I thought the Bonemeal farm would take longer, but it's okay. I think there's any more time to do research into bedrock breakers now. So yeah. Anyways, the chat, I hope you enjoyed the stream.